Hey, everybody, I'm here at my beach house, as you can see. Just thought I'd take it easy, go there. You know. Thought I'd just come here. Gotta get out of the city sometimes, the hustle and bustle of the city. Sometimes you just gotta do that. You just gotta. I gotta fix my little green screen. You know what? I can't. There's no options. Well, I did get a better green screen effect. I downloaded a thing that kind of comes with my computer that I didn't know about. And it's a little better. You can see my couch a little bit, like flickering out really bad. There is a better option. But and I may switch to that at some point. Because as much as I like my island, I might switch to my room because I can show that. But anyway, this is my little beach house. Sometimes you just gotta take a load off, go out, and do it. I mean, what are you gonna do? Sometimes you really gotta take a load off. I mean, I just wanted to come out here. I do own an island. As you can see, it's really nice. I mean, and this house was designed personally by one of the Rothschilds. I have a lot of connections in the elite circles. And they had a Rockefeller guy fly out here and just do his Rockefeller thing. And then Thomas Edison himself came and designed the light bulbs. Looks like the lighting was weird now. Well, whatever. This is still better. The problem is my couch. I might have to get like a different colored sheet or something. I don't know. I'm just doing my best with not spending any more money on this podcast because you guys don't deserve it, and it's that simple. Get the numbers up, and then I'll think about spending more money on this. The only thing I bought was the mic stand, and that's it, I think. I was going to get other stuff, but I don't need it yet. Anyway, this is my own island. Like, I go out here whenever I want to take a load off. But sometimes I'll also go to, hold on a second, I'll show you where I was last week. And it will come up soon. I gotta find it. Last week I was... it's not really the right size. Oh, guys, it's coming. It's worth it, all right? It's coming. Yep, that is exactly what you think it is. The temple at Epstein's Island, I visited, and went ahead and gave tribute there. I did bring some babies and animals to sacrifice, as you do at the temple of Epstein. I mean, look, you can still get there if you have connections like me, or if you just have a boat. Sometimes you'll be shot and killed if you go too close to the temple, but I have connections high up in the Rockefeller and Rothschild. I do. Yeah, you can see a little better here. That's Epstein's temple. Although it looks a little different than I thought, but that's what's going on. Yeah, I went there. and just wanted to show it, just as proof, if you guys maybe thought I didn't. Anyway, this is off to a great start. Yeah, you might think, why is it flickering in the background? Well, that's because the feds are onto me, and they want this shut down ASAP. I'm speaking too much truth. Like, they basically just said, look, we took Alex Jones off a lot of platforms. Now it's time to get Gway, the guy in his room, out, take him out. They came here and they like had a bunch of troops, and they got their guys in. They were like, get down. Get the fuck to the ground. Grenade out. Go. Flank left. Go. All right, we almost got him. I'm basically imitating video games I played. Grenade out. Covering fire. Cover me. Go. Actually, you know, it sounds more like this. Go. Grenade out. Cover me, it's like, let's get him. We almost got him. Get the fuck down. Now. Grenade out. He's gonna be out. Terminated. Subject terminated. Anyway, yeah, I'm preaching the truth. You gotta watch out. I have guys that I hired, bodyguards, and they watch my every step. Because I just gotta be, like,
vigilant and on my toes all the time. I have these guys, I hired them, and, I mean, I really have to just, like, go be on the lookout, because these guys are on my back, okay? And you guys out there are living fancy and free, and you're not really worrying about guys being on your trail, but I got guys on my trail, gotta look over my shoulder everywhere I go. I carry an AK-47, I carry grenades, I carry everything you could possibly carry. All on me in my pockets. I have a cargo pants.
Man, that was crazy. Remember the Las Vegas shooter guy had, like, just to lighten the subject, just to lighten the mood up, I'm just going to talk about the Las Vegas shooting. Yeah, man, he's just, like, crazy, the amount of fucking ammunition. He had, like, an entire, like, bunker's worth of, like, ammunitions that, like, an army would have. He, like, put it all on, he kept putting it more and more in the hotel. And, like, they just never really explained how he did that. Like, they just were like, I mean, I don't know, we just didn't see it. No, he was rich, and you just didn't give a shit what he was bringing in. So maybe it's not a conspiracy. It's more like he just paid you off. And if you're that rich, I really think you can just bribe your way and do anything you want. Look at Epstein. You know, I know the secrets. I've been to the temple. And they're out there, okay? There's still people in that temple as we speak. No, I don't want to get sued by the late Epstein's family. Does he have a family? Nobody ever talks about his family. Is there, like, anybody that's related to him? What the fuck? He's such a mystery. He's like an unnamed, like a Bourne from the Bourne movies. He's just like a number. Jeffrey Epstein is your name. Your assignment is to just have sex with a lot of underage girls. That's pretty much it. Have everyone famous ever that's ever been in any movie, have them come to your, like, fly on your plane, at least. And they can deny that they went to the island, but their names are going to be in the flight logs. Anyone who's even been, like, a bit role. How is it that every celebrity ever is on that? It'll be like, hey, garbage man number 3 in Ghostbusters 2. Looks like you're on the flight logs. Yeah, I didn't know him. I mean, I definitely didn't get a lot of massages on the island, that's for sure. Wouldn't you think there's something up with a guy just being that generous, flying you all around, taking you to his island, and having, like, girls massage, even if you only got massages from questionably aged girls? What kind of guy is the guys? You know, you have to know there's a catch. I would be a little like, what's going on here? I guess you would just be like, well, I'm kind of famous. Unless you're not. If you're like, because like I said, it's like everyone who's ever been in any movie. Chrissy Teigen, she ate the girls. Hey, you know, I gotta say, I am shocked. Chrissy Teigen would be a piece of shit. Can you believe a rich, like, stuck-up celebrity would be a piece of shit in private? I'm shocked. Somebody lets that. I just can't believe that. Somebody had the media the media loved her, man. The media loved her, okay? Chrissy Teigen, that's all you ever heard about. And then, and it wouldn't even make sense to me. It would just be like, Chrissy Teigen just bought a oven. And I'd be like, all right, why are we reporting on this? I mean, she married John Legend, who he's kind of a name that people know, but he's like, I can't even think of a single song. I mean, I'm sure I've heard his songs, but like, he's not a Stevie Wonder type. He's not Elton John or something. I do think he's secretly gay, though. I don't know why, but he just seems like he's secretly. I don't know. He could definitely be. Although I think Chrissy Teigen even had a quote that like she thought she didn't worried that he'd be gay or something secretly. I don't know. I mean, Chrissy Teigen's out of the media headlines. What are you gonna do? I've already started cutting myself. I don't know about you guys, but I've thought about it, and I'm just kind of done with everything. If she's not in the news and they are not talking about a new cookbook she made, I think I'm just gonna drown myself. I'm just gonna end it. Yeah. What can I say, man? I'm just shocked that she wouldn't be an amazing person, private. You know, they're just like, people are so like, I mean, Ellen already seemed fake to me. Like, I think Tim Dillon said too. She did not come off authentic, like, to me. And I don't know. I just felt like maybe I just felt in my gut it was fake. I just never liked her or the show. Because I don't like that type of stuff anyway. I don't know if I thought that everything was fake about her, though. I don't think I would have thought, you know, she's such an asshole, but Hollywood people are all that cracked up to be. We're out here working 9 to 5, shoveling coal all day like I do. You're not like, you know, I'm not no fancy John Legend. I'm, you know, out here doing the Lord's work. You guys were just talking about Chrissy Teigen this. John Legend that. Guess what? It's not all about. We've had enough of the fucking rich. It's time that we eat the rich. And I mean literally eat them too. Everybody thinks like, oh, eat the rich means like, I don't know, have a revolution or something. Guess what? No.
It means fucking eat them, okay? That's like a joke that Chrissy
Teigen would do. Literally, I wonder if eating... She would always like just do edgy... People thought she was... I don't know why people thought she was funny. It's like an open micer that's not really good yet. Actually, it's worse than that because a lot of them weren't even like funny, haha. There's like different levels of funniness. Is it a funny haha or is it a funny like LOL, you know? You know, she was basically like constantly, she was almost like Hollywood like crowned her queen or something. She was just always talked about. And she like I don't know what she did to be famous. Like, I guess model? You can't be famous because of Twitter. Well, I mean, maybe some people get, I don't know. Do people get, I don't know if that happens. Maybe it used to. Now there's too many people on Twitter. Just like YouTube, it's hard to, that's why nobody's watching this shit.
Because everybody's busy watching twerking. Oh, you guys want me to do that, huh? I have to twerk for you? Guess what? I'm going to the back to the fucking Epstein temple. Let's see if I can do my homework. No. Here we go. We'll go back to my beach house. Piece of fucking bitch. Look, I'm not made for network TV because I'm a fucking foul potty mouth. All right, I'm a sailor. I curse like a goddamn fuck sailor. Ugh, shit. Do it! This doesn't look right. It keeps stretching. Alright. Look, I mean, this probably isn't as nice as your beach house is, but I'll, you know, what are you gonna do? Alright, this green screen effect sucks. Sometimes it looks better, sometimes it doesn't, but I guess I'll just not have to use a camera. Everybody wants video now. You know, we have to do video. Guess what? I do what I want. Catch me outside. You guys ever see the
Catch Me Outside Girl? So funny, dude. I watch viral videos 8 years after they've happened. I'm like, have you seen the, have you guys seen that, what, hide your kids, hide your wife thing? Oh my god, man, it's crazy. Just came out. You guys remember the, I just get on stage and I talk about old, like, videos. You guys remember that one where the guy was like, hide your kids, hide your wife, or whatever? Oh man, I wonder if he like hid his wife or what. What was it about anyway? Oh yeah, that somebody raping or whatever. I don't know. I was gonna kind of talk this episode maybe about guilty pleasures. Everybody thinks we have to have guilty pleasures with like bands or music that you used to like, but now everybody doesn't talk about them anymore. They're not the in thing.
Well, guess what? Sometimes I just still like stuff that isn't in. I don't have to be in the cool kids club all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I do. I mean, I've been going at like I'll look up new music, and then I'll get on a kick of nostalgia, and I'll just kind of go back and listen to stuff. Even sometimes I listen to. I might have talked about this before. I hate repeating myself, and I'll just listen to like old albums just to kind of remember what they were like. I don't even know if I'm enjoying it sometimes. But if you're on a kick, like sometimes there'll be a like some song. But it's interesting because then you go back and you really discover like does this pass, like the test of time. Is this timeless? Is this a classic in the true sense of the word?
Well.
A lot of stuff isn't. But I'm not really. I'm starting to just try not to think of it as a guilty pleasure now. I'm just like, yeah, I still like some of this stuff. Like I talked about Korn before, like way back in the old days. I talked about Korn. Yeah, most of that stuff I can't really enjoy as much. But some of the songs I'm like, oh, I still like this one. And it'll be some of them. So I'll just make a playlist of those. And then some other bands I'll go back because I'm getting older. And you just don't really, I mean, a lot of music is stupid. I mean, I don't really know if there's rock music in general anymore. I guess there's indie rock. But there's no like real rock big bands anymore. There've been like the ones that are dying out now, like AC/DC. Even Green Day is getting up there in age. Like, but there's still some bands putting out new stuff that I like. Deftones. I don't know. Actually, Korn's like last newer album wasn't bad, but I just still can't really get totally back into it. I mean, that's back when I really had no musical taste. Is when I was into the like Korn, Limp Bizkit stuff. Limp Bizkit, yeah, I can't go back and really listen to. But some of the other stuff, that's considered new metal, or was, like I was listening to Alien Ant Farm again, and I still kind of like some of their stuff. But yeah, a lot of it doesn't obviously stand up. I mean, but every album has filler tracks. Sometimes I get surprised about like some of these old stuff that I thought I was above listening to. Like, oh, yeah, I'm not gonna listen to that band anymore. Like, I'm so like cool now. I'm into like, I don't know, whatever the new thing is. Kids now probably don't even listen to music. They just go on TikTok and that's like, they're like, what's that 3-second song? I like that. That's like, kids are getting dumber. And you can't really argue that because the attention span has gone down, like it's been documented. There's been studies done that people are like legitimately becoming stupider. We are dumb. And I've been trying a bit about how, well, I tried one about, and it's not a funny bit, but it was, I just was like, I'm just, there's people who talk about AI becoming like, conscious, like Sam Harris talks about it. And we really are relying on technology so much that like we don't even do anything anymore. We look at a phone, we don't use our memory to recall information anymore. We just Google. I mean, we are like making ourselves obsolete as a species. We're going, hey, why don't we like not know anything anymore? Let's eventually unlearn every skill. And you think, well, no, because we don't need to. We have phones now. But I don't know. That kind of makes me nervous. I know it's not really, people don't get it, I don't think. But self-driving cars I've been trying a bit about. But I do think, for real, that self-driving cars are something that you should not rely on. I think it's a nice-to-have thing. Every car should still have manual ability driving. You should not make cars. And I'm talking to you, Elon. I'm talking to you, Bezos, and Apple guy, Tim Cook. We need to keep manual driving in the cars. I don't want humans to forget how to drive. Like, I mean, I know it could be easy. I just don't like going to sleep and hitting like go, like a GPS thing. Just go to this destination, and then you just go to sleep. I don't know. We're just like making ourselves like just not even need to exist. There's no need for us to exist anymore because. And does this have to do does this tie into the alien threat? Does this tie into aliens somehow? Now they're saying these UFOs have been, we don't know what they are. You fucking tell us how about that?
It's about time you tell us what the fuck is going on. I'm sick of the New World Order.
It's about time we need to wake the fuck up as humans and go against the robots. Toes all together. We take arms against cyber. We must join hands,
lock arms, and take up battle against the cyber enemy threat. They're on your phones, they're on the internet. Everywhere you look, we're touching the screen. But let's get rid of the screens. We need to be a species that has some kind of need.
Well, you might say, hey, humans make music, we make movies. I'm sure the robots can figure that out. They'll just make, I don't know, some program that makes them creative. We're done as a race, species, whatever. Does this tie into aliens? Do we are they gonna reveal themselves because they're like, hey, you guys are making yourselves like a pointless species. You have no reason to exist anymore. You hit buttons, you Google everything, you don't know anything off the top of your head. You don't even know how to get home without using GPS, you know? And that's why we're wiping you out. So, see ya. 3 hours and the countdown will begin. It's over. I mean, look. It's like a popular internet thing to say, I just want to be alive long enough to fuck an alien. And I've saw that on Reddit over and over again. Everybody thinking they're the first person to say it. And I don't get it, because you're talking about, like, sort of bestiality in a way. Because, well, people, I guess, they're intelligent, so they're not a beast, you know. But it's not the same species. Like, what is that considered? I mean, if you had a super intelligent, like, you know, cat, would you be like, I want to fuck that thing? Why do we always go to sex all the time? It's like that Planet of the Apes movie. The Mark Wahlberg one, doesn't he like kind of like start like having romantic feelings for the monkey, and she doesn't even look half human. She looks like an ape. And same thing with Avatar, you have to have some kind of weird sex in it. Look, we gotta fuck something, okay? Every time there's a new, like, any kind of anthropomorphic thing in a movie, if there was a talking garbage can, you'd have sex with it or something. Look, we have to fuck it. At some point, we have to have the fucking scene in it. No, you don't. Because it's fucked up. It's patriarchy. It's wrong. It's toxic masculinity. I just don't. Why is that the first thought people have? I mean, they're not going to look like a hot, like... And I wouldn't even say the Avatar girl was hot as the Avatar. It would just be like a weird feeling. Like, oh, it kind of looks like a real woman. I don't know, but it's still weird. Guess I'll put my tail thing into hers and we'll have a sex scene. For no reason at all. James Cameron is a pervert, okay? I said it. Everybody's been waiting on the files to come out. When's he gonna get canceled? Because everybody else... When's Spielberg gonna get Me Too or pedo, whatever. What's it called when a child does it? It's not Me Too. What's it called? You know? Spielberg needs to accept responsibility. E.T. from the moon, because he was raped by Spielberg. Spielberg raped E.T. Spielberg fucked the aliens in Close Encounters at the end. He fucked every one of them. Why? Because he went, I want to fuck an alien. Guess what? We don't need to be the pervert species. We're already embarrassing. We don't have to also be a perverted, you know. Maybe the aliens will figure that out and seduce us and then blow us up. They'll make a hot alien and then a guy will be like, oh shit, she's into me. And then it'll be like, we'll get betrayed like in Battlestar Galactica. It's gonna happen. We're gonna get fucked over. The aliens are here. Me and my friend talk about that Jeremy Corbell guy, how he's like embarrassing. And he is like, yeah, he's not the guy you want. I'd rather have Tom DeLonge be the guy who's always on the news talking about it instead of this guy. He's just one of those guys that reminds me of people I have known. You know, if you know somebody that's a really high energy and like annoying to be around, and just say, yeah, man, cool, man, yeah. Like fake, I don't know if it's fake. He could be legitimately like that, you know. But I don't know. I mean, you just don't know. It just seems so over the top. Like, I wouldn't want him to be being fake. But, so that's why it's like, all right, I don't want to hate him too much, but also, I mean, it just seems like a character almost. Yeah, man, totally fucking awesome. Rad, dude. Rad. Yeah, let's do this shit. Yeah, let's do this shit. high energy guys, man. And those guys always need to be doing like high energy stuff too. Like he's into like martial arts. He's into UFOs. Maybe he goes skydiving. There was a guy in college that like he was like Christian that I knew, and he like was straight edge, but he was high energy and he had to do all this shit. You just have to like always like have something. It makes me think maybe they'd be an addict otherwise. They need like something to fill. They need a million hobbies, you know. Which I kind of do too. I'm restless. I'm always needing to be doing something. I even hate being out like past like, I don't know, 9 o'clock. Because I just want to go the fuck back home. And not really do anything. I don't like being out later. I don't know what I was trying to say there, but what are you gonna do, huh? Come on. All right. Well. Let's see if I can finish this podcast. Not feeling so hot right now. Kind of just tired. And it's hard work doing this. It really is. You guys expect me to just be a machine and just churn these out one after the other. Well, guess what? Fuck what? Sometimes you don't. Yeah. I mean, sometimes I wait until I'm like. Sometimes I feel like I'm not in the mood to finish the podcast and I'll put it off. And this time, I should have just kept going because I took a break and now I have to finish and I'm even less in the mood. I'm tired. I'm jonesing for some drugs. It's rough, man. It's rough being a fucking artist. The creativity doesn't always come when you want it to come. That's what she said. Yeah. Well, listen, I'm doing it anyway, okay? I'm gonna try to do it anyway. So, I just thought I'd kind of talk about my experience being a child actor. You guys all know I was in the movie Home Alone. I was in Home Alone 2. I was in The Page Master. I was in... What else was I in? I don't know. I forgot. I kind of blocked all those memories out on account of the dark days I had as a child actor. I kind of forgot. I used to hang out with Michael Jackson. Used to be called Macaulay Culkin. My days are behind me. I'm done. I haven't really done anything in a while. I defended Michael recently. No, a lot of people used to, when I was in like, I don't know, 3rd grade or maybe middle school. People thought they would like jokingly call me Macaulay Culkin, or maybe, I don't know if they called me his name or like just Home Alone or something. Because they were like, said I looked like him. And for some reason I was like offended by that, but he was like famous. Maybe I was older than he was in those. I don't know. But, could have been a worse name. I mean, I did get made fun of for my last name, Gway. Not as much as you might think, because back then people said gay all the time, so that was the big joke there. And, nowadays, once I sort of did a bit about my last name being, now you really couldn't do that, because people would just get offended. Because, what's wrong with being gay? Like, what are you saying, Brian Gay. Okay, Brian Gay.
Especially gay, because your name sounds like it. Brian Gay.
Brian Gay. Because you're gay. Get it? Maybe after school I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. I'm a bully. I'm a class bully.
There was one kid that always said it to me every single time I was like around him. He would just always say it, and I guess I just kept ignoring it, but he still kept doing it. It wasn't a strategy that was a good one. Sometimes people tell you to just ignore them, it'll stop. Some people don't, though. He kept doing it over and over again. And hey, yeah, if you were a kid now and somebody made fun of you, said your name sounded like gay, you would just go, yeah, what's wrong with being gay? Look, we got a bigot over here. And then he would be like shamed in front of the school. But back then, it was like a huge, yeah, I guess there was a lot of shame with that still. Now it's totally 180. Now it's like, it's all over the place. Pride Month, you know. What's wrong with that? That's what I gotta say. So, yeah, and I'll suck your dick, too. What if that was my comeback? Yeah, you know, it would be ironic if I turned out to be gay, but I did not, alas. Sometimes I wish I was, because sometimes I just get in my head that it must be easier being gay. You don't have to deal with women, am I right? I don't know, probably not. I mean, they just have so much sex, gay guys. Like, holy shit, they just are, like, crazy. Like, I would just be, like, worried about getting STDs all the time. And maybe they're not fun to be with either. I don't know if being with a guy's any better. Like, relationship-wise, I don't know. It's probably come a long way, because they probably used to pretend to not be together, you know, back in, before it was all accepted. They had to walk around pretending they're just, like, buddies or whatever. Yeah, I just live with my, yeah, we just only do things together all the time, but we're just pals. We pal around like friends do, butt fuck. But it's just like as friends, though. Like, we'll fuck each other, but it'll be like, and we'll suck each other off or whatever. We'll, like, pee on each other, but like as friends, how friends do it. You know. I mean, they just like gay guys have so much sex. You know, the Grindr app. Grindr, everybody. You know, it's a new app out there. Grindr, apparently, out there. All the kids are on this. Yeah. You guys hear about this app? Grindr. Yeah, crazy stuff. Can't do a Johnny Carson at all. Not like I really watched him or anything. Just before my time a little bit. Being a millennial and all. I'm technically a millennial. Deal with it. Sorry. But I am one of those people. Is it bad? I don't know. I gotta fix that. Next episode, the flickering will go away somehow, okay? I mean, I've been kind of doing, Alright, you know what? I'm gonna switch to my actual room now. Because there's another option on here. Let's try it out. Boom. It's just blurring. This actually works a lot better, but I mean, I don't like I should have got a different color sheet because, well, I guess I could always order them or something. I just am not that into the gray and then the walls like the same color, but yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I really want to do this every episode, though. Maybe I'll just try to fix that flickering. I mean, it does work a lot better than this other app. I mean, you got to give it up for technology now. You don't even need a green screen. You can have a shittier fake green screen. I don't know. It's just like I wish I had something cool to show off. That's why I've been having fake backgrounds, because, my room is not like something to brag about. I mean, it's New York. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Okay, I don't really need this on the whole episode. But, what do you expect? It is New York. What do you fucking expect out there?
Come on.
But I mean, yeah, it's really small, but it is. I don't have any roommates because it's so small. Which it's New York. It's expensive. Why would you expect me to have a fancy? Like this girl came over and was like complaining about things in here, and like, yeah, I gotta clean a little more, but like, it's a little cluttered. But it is. I mean, yeah, it's small. I mean, I can't afford like a 1-bedroom by myself. If you hear someone say, "Oh, I don't have roommates," and they're in New York, then you just, it's a closet. It's not, it's a bedroom size, and that's your whole thing. I mean, I wish I could afford a bigger place, but also, why bother? I mean, even if I could afford it, do you need extra space? Well, it would be nice to have a kitchen, which I don't have. You have to use like electric plug-in stuff, and it's kind of, I mean, for a guy, it's fine. If it was a couple, I don't think, girls would be satisfied with no oven and no, girls are pickier. Guys can just live in a closet. And that's it, not really have anything. They can just like. Then when you have a girl come over, you have to like worry about what it looks like. Because otherwise you wouldn't care, because guys don't give a shit, I thought I was talking about something, but oh yeah, you guys hear this Grindr? Everybody's going on about Grindr. Well, yeah, because like when that was big, or when it first came out, all I heard about was just gay guys hooking up just right away. One message, and you just like have sex, which is like gross. I don't think. I mean, I don't know, like, I can't, like, I always have to think a little long term, like, okay, if I'm gonna hook up with this person, what's that mean? Are they crazy? If they want like a relationship, or like, I wouldn't be that slutty if I was gay. I wouldn't be like, they just go cut or uncut. All right, meet me outside for some water sports, which I heard means getting pissed on. If you like, are you into water sports, or what do you mean? Oh, that's what you mean. What else? Water sports. What are some? Can I make some up? Hey, you like you want to do some Marco Polo? What's that mean? Well, you're blindfolded, and I piss on you. Everything leads to piss at the end. And you wonder whose piss it is. You have a bunch of people. You put blindfolds on. You try to guess whose piss it is by the taste. Yeah. You into Boulder dodge? It's when you take shits, like a bunch of guys taking a shit, and you try to dodge it. There's that many. It's hard to get, that would be kind of hard to, if you're into shit, to like be able to just go, I mean, it's way easier to piss. But shitting, it's almost like, creativity coming in, because like you have to wait for the inspiration to strike. The moment to come, and you just feel it when it comes. Sometimes it comes really fast, and you just have to get it out, get it out right away. Like if you're if you're a writer and you're trying to write a book and you have all these ideas at once, you have to write them all down because there's so many. Same thing with shitting, like it'll just come out of you, and just you gotta get it out, and just sit down and just let it all come out. It's almost like you're a conduit, and it's not you that's making it. Shitting is kind of like God passing through you. If you think about it, it's divine. What if we looked at shitting like it was like, this is like the gift of God. This is if you're taking a shit, it is literally God's essence is coming through you. It's like the communion kind of thing. Like, oh, this is the body of Christ. Well, look. You heard of the Holy Ghost? Well, the Holy, the Lord's brown. I don't know. I can't think of anything funny to call it, but inspiration has to strike, just like taking a shit. It's just there. It's always in you, the ability to shit. Like the shitting is always within you, but you just have to kind of like let the inspiration strike. And when the moment comes, be ready, because sometimes it comes with no warning, and I already said this, but I mean, that's kind of just like, and when you look at it that way, each type of shit that you take is like another, like God's trying to tell you something. If you have hard little pellets, that means slow down. God's saying, slow down. And just take your time. God is trying to tell you, slow down. And smooth out your life.
If you're having like coronal diarrhea, then he's saying, slow down. I wouldn't have said that.
He's saying there you have too much on your plate. You have to digest things a little more, like just kind of look at things, take them in. Don't all like just, let in, don't just have things going one ear and the other. You have to take your time and digest a little more properly, and poo comedy. But pay attention to the kind of shits, because that's the Lord speaking through you, to poo.
Yeah. The Lord's word
is going through you, and you have to be ready to receive the message.
I mean, don't, take it for granted. Some people don't have the Lord speak to them. Some people don't eat enough, and they don't get enough food to even take the Lord's movement. Mud play. Maybe that could be a name for like if you're into shit. Oh, you into like mud wrestling? Oh God. It just like has a horrible visual. I mean, even water sports is like, what the hell? I mean, you're just people in a pool, like playing water polo or whatever sports you play. Water sports, mud wrestling. You want to go in the tar pits later? All right, I think I have to kind of chew on things and digest them and kind of let them pass now. And I recommend that you guys do all the same.
The Lord is trying to tell you, digest and let go. Let things smoothly flow from one end to the other, and flush them out. Because it is energy. It is not just food that you digest. It is energy that the Lord has given you.
And you must take that energy and flush it away.
And accept it as a gift from the Lord. Look in the toilet upon His creation and your creation through Him. The Lord's poopy, dookie, and poopy. This is the end of this. 5-year-old wrote all this poo stuff. It's not me. I don't take credit for it.
It's a little kid podcast, so tell your kids to listen. They'll get a kick out of it. Them and their 6-year-old friends. Yeah.
Poopy, dookie, poopy, dookie, poopy. Yeah.